Hi everyone, Sneemaster here with a brief preview of the RSI Galaxy. The Galaxy is a large multi-purpose multi-crew ship capable of using various modules, and it's still in concept stage. At 110 meters long, it's not a small ship, about as long as a Caterpillar, but also wider too at 60 meters wide. The Galaxy has a very triangular shape with 4 engine nacelles in the back in a very RSI style. The Galaxy has a crew of 6. There seem to be 2 floors, the main cargo utility deck, and then the bridge with living quarters. On the cargo deck is the hangar in the back, a modular room, engineering, and cargo area. The upper deck has a medical room, separate rooms for crew and captain, a mess hall, and recreation room. You can look down on the hangar bay from the upper floor. The bridge sticks out on top. There is one large size 3 shield, which seems a little light for a large ship like this. Hopefully CIG increases that to 2 shields. No word on armor or hull strength. There are 2 size 3 hydrogen fuel tanks, 1 size 3 quantum fuel tank, and a size 3 quantum drive. There are also size 3 components for radar, power plants, and coolers as well. We don't know how fast the ship will be or how agile. The large fuel tanks means at least it can fly pretty far before refueling, probably across large solar systems like Pyro. No word on VTOL engines, so we'll have to see if CIG adds them, otherwise it may not function well on planetary surfaces. For defense, it has 3 remote turrets with dual size 5 guns, which is pretty hefty. Those guns can be used well against fighters, bombers, or larger ships, depending on the gun type you install. But being so large, they may be slower to traverse if you're fighting small ships. The remote turrets also mean you can sit comfortably in the ship and control them from there, instead of running around to get to them personally. But sometimes you lose some useful MFDs when controlling turrets remotely. One turret is below the nose of the ship, while the other 2 are on the wings. There are 2 size 4 missile racks with 4 size 2 missiles each, for a total of 8 size 2 missiles. Not super impressive for a ship that size, but decent enough to deter fighters. There is no word on whether the pilot can control any of the guns or missiles. Base cargo is 64 SU. Plus there is an extra small hangar bay at the rear, which can hold ships like the Pisces or other snub ships. You can install different modules in the center of the ship, such as a cargo module with 512 SU, plus a cargo lift and tractor beams. There is a med bay where you can place tier 1, 2, and 3 medical beds, plus it has an elevator to bring aboard injured players. There is a refinery module with 2 refinery processors to process separate jobs. There may be other modules in the future. All modules have access to the hangar in the back for small ships to assist in loading and unloading. You can buy the Galaxy pre-configured or as the base model. Standalone, the Galaxy is $350 for War Bond with LTI or $380 for non-War Bond with 120-month insurance. Concierge can also get the Galaxy standalone for $350 plus LTI and the extra paint. You can buy the pre-configured versions on War Bond. The freighter version for $415 with LTI and cargo module, $430 for the medical version with LTI and medical module, and $425 for the refinery version with LTI and refinery module. Finally, you can buy the Galaxy with all modules for $530 War Bond with LTI or $570 non-War Bond with 120-month insurance. Concierge members can get the complete version with all modules and the protector paint and LTI for $530 War Bond. You can also buy the modules separately, between $70 and $90 depending on the module. They all come with 120-month insurance. There is a protector paint for Concierge only that is blue and white. You can get it in those previous Concierge packs I mentioned, or separate for $13. The current loaner ship for the Galaxy is the Carrack. So, from what I can tell, the Galaxy is a competitor to the Caterpillar or Carrack. It seems a little weak compared to the Carrack, more closer to a Caterpillar. It only has 1 large shield, which is half of what ships like the Caterpillar have, but probably has extra armor like other RSI ships do. It'll probably be faster than the Caterpillar, but not by too much, and half the quantum travel range of a Carrack. Again, more like a Caterpillar. Like the Caterpillar and Carrack, it is modular, but also has a hangar for snub ships, similar to a Carrack. The guns are larger than a Caterpillar, more like a Carrack though. Plus, this is the only large modular ship with missiles I've seen so far, but not as many missiles as a Constellation can carry. This ship is best designed for groups of players or orgs. It'll be difficult to use this ship with just one person. Orgs and groups will find the Galaxy useful for its flexibility, as it can switch modules out as needed. You could use the Galaxy for cargo hauling with protected internal cargo, cargo pickup with tractor beams, medical services, especially in combat zones, or refining ores in faraway or dangerous places. I can see military groups, pirates, and civilians all using the Galaxy. You could fly in after battle to pick up downed pilots or help groups of prospectors in asteroids by picking up the ore and refining it for them. You could transport cargo or patients long distance to other solar systems safely. You could also transport ground vehicles in the galaxy with a cargo module, since ground vehicles can roll up the ramp in the rear, and it should be wide enough and tall enough for most vehicles. The RSI has more comfortable crew quarters and facilities compared to a Caterpillar, but it is lightly protected for a ship that size, so it'll need ship escorts in dangerous space. It'll be most vulnerable to bombers and anti-capital ships, since it probably won't be very agile, so make sure you have fighter escort or ships like the Hammerhead or Constellation to protect it. Snub ships like the Pisces or Merlin will also be useful for cargo and passenger transport, and also for protection. Also keep in mind, CIG will probably be adding more modules in the future. Who knows, maybe a combat module with torpedoes or more guns, or a transport module with lots of seats for passengers, or maybe jump seats for troops, maybe a construction module to build buildings on site. All of those would be useful. The Galaxy sounds like a great ship. It looks amazing, it's very flexible and has big guns. Just watch out for your shields. Also, who knows how long CIG will take to release the ship flyable. It could be years possibly. Remember, this is a concept ship. If you're still interested, then make sure to catch a ship before it goes away after November 30th. You won't find it again until the next IAE or possibly Invictus sale. Alright, so that's it for the RSI Galaxy preview. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. You can use my referral code if you decide to jump into Star Citizen, and you'll get 5,000 extra in-game credits. Here's a big thank you to my current patrons. I have a Patreon going for $3 a month. All patrons will have their names listed at the end of my videos and get first pick on the next item I will cover. So feel free to sign up and let me know what you'd like to see next. Okay, catch you all next time.